Have you ever felt like you're slowly disappearing in your own life? Not because someone left, but because they stayed. We often talk about the pain of being abandoned, but what about the silent agony of someone staying, only to chip away at your soul, piece by piece? They don't walk out. They stay, and they slowly break you. So, why do we stay? Often, it's not because we feel loved, but because we're terrified. Terrified of the silence that loneliness brings. Terrified of the monumental effort of starting all over again. And deep down, terrified that we might never be chosen again. This fear becomes a chain, binding us to a situation that drains our light. We convince ourselves that this is just how love is, that this is the best we can get. But this isn't love. It's a cage we've become too afraid to leave. Let's get one thing straight. Love should feel like a safe harbor, not a storm you're constantly trying to navigate. If your relationship is defined by a knot of anxiety in your stomach, deafening silences that scream louder than words, and a constant nagging self-doubt that makes you question your own worth, that is not love. Love is supposed to build you up, not make you question if you're even worthy of being built. True love brings clarity, not confusion. It feels like coming home, not like walking on eggshells in a house that was never yours to begin with. Hear a truth that's hard to swallow. You can love someone with every fiber of your being and still choose to leave them. Walking away isn't a declaration of hate. It's not erasing the good memories or pretending the connection wasn't real. It's a profound act of self-respect. It's looking at the situation and saying, I love you, but I love myself more. I cannot let this dynamic destroy me. Leaving is the ultimate acknowledgement that your own well-being has to be the priority, even when it breaks your own heart to do it. Of all the losses you can experience in life, the most devastating one is losing yourself. There's a moment of terrifying clarity that many of us have faced. You look in the mirror, and a stranger looks back. You hear yourself speak, and the voice isn't your own. The things that once brought you joy feel like distant memories. The moment you whisper, I don't recognize who I am anymore, that is not a sign of failure. That is your wake-up call. It's your soul screaming for you to come back to yourself. To rescue the person you were before you started shrinking to fit into a space that was always too small for you. We're often conditioned to believe that every ending needs a dramatic, conclusive conversation. We wait for an apology, an explanation, a perfectly wrapped-up finale. But sometimes, closure isn't a conversation. Sometimes, closure is the quiet act of creating distance. It's the peace that settles in your heart when you're no longer waiting for a text, no longer analyzing every word, no longer hoping they'll change. The real closure is the calm you feel when you finally accept that their absence brings you more peace than their presence ever did. Peace is the closure. It's a universal fear, the fear of being alone. But let me ask you this, what's worse? The occasional pang of loneliness, or the constant daily ache of being with the wrong person? Loneliness hurts, yes, but it hurts once, in waves. Staying in the wrong company, however, is a slow poison. It hurts every single day. It hurts when you wake up, when you go to sleep, and in all the silent moments in between. You are not just alone in that relationship. You are profoundly lonely, and you're watching your own spirit fade. The solitude you fear might just be the sanctuary you need to heal. In the world of relationships, words are cheap, promises are easy. What truly matters, actions, behavior, consistency. If someone tells you they love you, but their actions make you feel insecure, invisible, or unimportant, which one are you going to believe? Believe the behavior. Believe the late-night cancellations, the ignored calls, the subtle put-downs, the lack of effort. Actions are the undeniable truth. They show you exactly where you stand, even when their pretty words try to convince you otherwise. Don't let their words manipulate you into accepting a reality their actions constantly deny. We need to rewrite the narrative around letting go. Society sometimes frames it as giving up, as a form of weakness, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Choosing to let go of a person or a situation that is draining you is one of the most powerful things you can do. It takes immense courage to look at something you've invested so much time and emotion into and say, this is not enough for me. I deserve more than this. Letting go isn't quitting. It's an act of profound strength, a declaration that you value your own happiness and peace of mind above all else. Listen to me, and listen closely. You are not meant to beg for love. You are not meant to audition for affection or prove your worthiness for someone's time and attention. Real, genuine love doesn't need to be chased, hunted down, or pleaded for. It doesn't play games. It shows up, it stays, it communicates, it cares. It chooses you, not just on the good days, but every single day. If you find yourself constantly fighting for a spot in someone's life, you're not in a relationship. You're in a competition you were never meant to win. Stop running after what isn't running towards you. So, here's the final, powerful truth to carry with you. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay for the entire journey. Some people are just passing through. They are lessons. They are catalysts. Sometimes, people come into your life specifically to teach you one of the most important lessons of all, how to choose yourself. They're leaving, or your decision to let them go, is not a tragedy. It's a graduation. It's the universe making space for what is truly meant for you. Thank you for watching.